Hello everyone. Today we will explore 10 profound life lessons that everyone needs to know. From turning failure into motivation for success to cherishing the simple moments in life, each lesson offers fresh perspectives and value. Join me as we discover how these lessons can help you live more fully and create positive changes in your life. 1. Failure is the mother of success. Life doesn't always go smoothly, and sometimes failure is inevitable. But did you know that those very failures are stepping stones to success? Specific story. A young girl passionate about music dreams of becoming a famous singer. She enters a major music competition, hoping for recognition, but to her surprise, she doesn't even make it to the next round. Disappointed and doubting herself, she could have given up. Instead, she decided to keep practicing, honing her voice every day. A few years later, she entered the competition again and won the top prize. That initial failure taught her how to be stronger, more mature, and better at her craft. Quote, "Failure doesn't define you. How you overcome failure does. Each fall is an opportunity to rise even stronger." So don't fear failure. Embrace it as part of the journey. One day, when you look back, you'll realize that failure was the key that led you to the success you once dreamed of. 2. Perseverance through hardship. Have you ever felt like you didn't have the strength to continue when facing hardship? What keeps you moving forward when everything seems to be against you? Specific story. A young athlete with dreams of competing in the Olympics spent years training tirelessly. But when the event was near, he suffered a serious injury. Doctors advised him to give up his dream, as a full recovery seemed impossible. However, he didn't give in. He persevered, taking small steps each day, training as much as he could. After months of effort, he not only returned to compete, but won a gold medal for his country. Quote, "The road may not always be smooth, but perseverance is the key to overcoming obstacles and reaching success." Remember, nothing is impossible when you have enough perseverance and determination. Hardship isn't your enemy, it's an opportunity to prove your strength. 3. Happiness lies in the present. In life, have you ever been so busy with work and future dreams that you forget the present? Happiness isn't something we wait for. It's happening right now. Specific story. A man spent almost his entire life chasing career success, hoping one day he'd be rich enough to rest and enjoy life. But when he finally achieved everything he had dreamed of, houses, cars, and wealth, he realized he had missed countless precious moments. Family dinners, his children's laughter, and quiet afternoons by the river. He learned to appreciate what was happening around him, because he realized that true happiness wasn't at the destination, but in the journey itself. Quote, "Happiness isn't something we achieve after reaching distant goals. It's in the small moments of the present that we often overlook." Learn to love the present and enjoy each moment. Don't let yourself chase things too far away, forgetting the priceless things right next to you. 4. Believe in yourself. Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough, not as good as others? Sometimes it's these very thoughts that hold us back. Specific story. A young boy was always compared to others. He wasn't as smart as his classmates, didn't excel in sports, and wasn't confident about his appearance. He felt like he was always falling behind. One day, he began learning to value himself, stopping comparisons with others, and instead focused on developing his own unique skills and qualities. Eventually, he became a top professional in his field of passion, technology. Not because he was the best, but because he believed in his abilities and worked tirelessly. Quote, "Confidence doesn't mean being better than others. It's believing that you're good enough as you are. Know that you have value, no matter who you are or where you are. The world may be big and competitive, but when you believe in yourself, you can truly shine. Be yourself and confidently walk your own path." 5. The importance of gratitude. We can spend our whole lives chasing what we don't have, forgetting to appreciate the wonderful things we already possess. Have you ever stopped to be grateful for life? Specific story. A woman constantly felt like her life was lacking. Not enough money, no big house, no fancy car. She spent her days longing for what others had. One day, she met an elderly man on the bus who had only one arm and one leg, yet he smiled brightly, living happily and optimistically. As they talked, she realized how much she had to be grateful for: her health, her family, and love. From then on, she learned to appreciate even the small things in life. Quote, "Gratitude isn't about looking at what we don't have, but cherishing what we do. Learn to be thankful for life every day." Don't let yourself get caught in the cycle of wanting more, but be grateful for every moment you experience. Start each day with a smile and gratitude, and you'll see life become much more beautiful. 6. Step out of your comfort zone. Have you ever been scared to try something new? We often get used to our comfort zone, but do you know that it's change and new challenges that can bring us to unexpected heights? Specific story. A man worked in an office job for 10 years, but he always felt that his life was dull and without a grand purpose. One day, he decided to quit his job and embark on a journey around the world. Stepping outside his comfort zone, he met many people, learned new skills, and discovered his true passion: writing and photography. These things, which he had never thought possible, became the joy of his life. Quote, "Life truly begins at the edge of your comfort zone. When you dare to step outside, you'll discover your limitless potential." Don't fear change, for it's the only way to grow. Challenge yourself, step outside your comfort zone, and explore the amazing things you never knew you could do. The power of compassion. In a world full of competition and sometimes coldness, compassion might be one of the most precious things we can share with each other. Have you ever experienced how it feels to receive kindness from a stranger? Specific story. A young woman struggling with her difficult life had recently lost her job and was supporting her family. One day, she went to the supermarket and realized she didn't have enough money for essential groceries. As she stood at the checkout counter, a stranger quietly paid the remaining amount for her. That small act of kindness not only helped her in the moment, but also made her realize the power of compassion and kindness. She then began helping others in small ways, because she knew that one kind act could change someone's day. Quote, Compassion is a universal language. A small act, but it can change someone's life in ways you never expected. Share your kindness every day. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Sometimes a smile or a comforting word is enough to warm someone's heart. Never underestimate the power of compassion. 8. No one is perfect. Love yourself. In a world full of pressure to be perfect, we often forget that no one is perfect. So why do we pressure ourselves to chase perfection we can never achieve? Specific story. A young girl constantly felt the pressure to keep up with society's standards of beauty and success. She spent hours on social media comparing herself to others, feeling more and more insecure. One day, she met an older woman with a radiant smile and positive energy. In conversation, the woman shared that accepting her flaws and loving herself was the key to her happiness. The young girl realized that loving herself, even with imperfections, was far more important than anything else. Quote, "Perfection doesn't exist. What matters most is that you accept and love yourself, no matter who you are or what you have. Stop comparing yourself to others and start looking at yourself with love. You don't need to be perfect to be happy. Be proud of who you truly are." 9. Change is inevitable. Life is always changing, and that can make us anxious or fearful. But the truth is, only change brings growth. Are you ready to accept and adapt to change? Specific story. A middle-aged employee was working steadily at a company when one day he was told the company would close down. He panicked, worried about his future. He had never thought about changing jobs or learning new skills. After days of consideration, he decided to learn programming, a completely new skill for him. It was difficult, but he persevered and eventually became a skilled programmer. He realized that sometimes change isn't something to fear, but an opportunity to grow. Quote, "Change may make you anxious, but it's also an opportunity to grow. Don't fear change, embrace it." Life is always moving, and we need to learn to adapt. Each change is an opportunity for you to become a better version of yourself. Be brave in the face of change and keep moving forward. 10. Time is priceless. There's one thing in life we can never get back: time. Have you been using your time meaningfully? Specific story. A successful businessman spent many years focusing only on his career, forgetting to spend time with his family. As he reached middle age, he looked back and realized he had missed countless precious moments. Family dinners, his children's laughter, and quiet afternoons by the river. He started to change his lifestyle, balancing work and family. Every day, he spent at least 1 hour with his loved ones, sharing joy and memorable moments. He realized that the greatest success in life wasn't money, but the time spent with those he loved. Quote, "Time is the most valuable thing in life because once it's gone, you can never get it back. Use it wisely." Don't let time pass by meaninglessly. Live fully in every moment and spend time on the things that truly matter. Life isn't about counting the days, it's about making each day count. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that these 10 life lessons provide you with new insights and inspiration. Remember, each lesson is an opportunity for us to grow and become better. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on meaningful content in the future. Let's create positive changes in our lives together. See you in the next video.